They don't swim right, man.
I don't know. They seem like they do.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all ready? What's up?
What's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, we got the RB Bait and Tackle and the Snakehead Fishing Trail crew.
Yes,
What's
sir.
happening? So, y'all want to introduce yourselves? Basically, you know, who y'all are, and then we'll get into the other questions I ask, and we'll talk about tournaments and stuff.
Sure. I'm Brian Miller. I pretty much run RB Tackle. I'm the social media guy. I'm the guy behind the camera all the time. I got Chris here. He's a tournament director for the Snakehead Fishing Trail. He's the guy that does everything, the guy that puts on the events, puts on the sponsors, make sure everything lines up properly. Got anything else to say, Chris?
Yeah, I help a little around the shop too from time to time.
Yeah.
Part of the whole team and whatnot.
Okay.
Follow what B says.
So my questions start off with one, what made y'all open the bait and tackle store first, and you know, background and the reason why y'all wanted to open it up, and I know you could talk about where it is and why y'all wanted it there and stuff like that, and then we'll get into Snakehead stuff.
For sure. What RB actually stands for, I get that question asked a lot. It stands for Real Battery, which is our mother company. We make the electric batteries for electric reels. Why we opened the shop? Because we're Margate residents. We've been living out west. If you know this area from Margate to Pompano, there is nothing out west. There's nothing good out west. If you want anything good, you have to drive an hour in traffic to go
right
to any tackle shop. So that's why we chose the Margate location, because it's, you know, I always post in my stories, if you need anything after hours, we're 5 minutes down the road. I don't mind driving up to the shop and meeting somebody.
Yeah. I mean, and we can get into the I mean, why did y'all choose to go after, and I know y'all carry everything. I mean, y'all pretty much cater to whatever kind of fishing, correct?
For sure, yeah. Like we do professional kingfish tournaments for years. Ever since I was maybe 5, we've been doing kingfish tournaments
since 2007.
Yeah, 2007.
2007.
Yeah. We've been doing saltwater tournaments from all the way to Jacksonville to the Keys. So, but me and Chris are now starting getting to bass tournaments. We did our first one, let's say a couple weeks ago now. Yeah. So first of many, though.
Where was that?
Okeechobee.
Okeechobee?
Yeah.
Martin Marina right there.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all ought to look into, I think it's, I can't remember. Is it like USSB or some kind of, I know the one guy, Bruiser Baits, he fishes Istapoga where I live. And that's a big, I mean, there's tournaments probably every weekend going on right now there. It's it's a heavy fish lake, but there's monsters in it. And it's not a deep lake either,
Have you personally got to fish that one yet, Warren?
I don't fish the tournaments, but I have the guy used to, I mean, we still do some of the Friday night podcasts. He lives on Lake Istapoga. So we'll go out there, throw some frogs, and speed worms work real good out there, stuff like that. But the reeds, lily pads are awesome out there. I mean, you drive out his canal and it's nothing but lily pads, and you're like, there's got to be something there. And the funny thing is, he talks about how when they have these tournaments and they launch from these public boat launches and everything, he says when they have tournaments there, they release the bass right there. Nobody ever fishes around that area. They all just like it. They have a north end and a south end, Istapoga, where they have the tournaments. So if it's on the south end, soon as they launch, they all go north. And if it's on the north end, they launch and they all come south instead of just fishing around where they. Anyway, I mean, it's a tough lake, but it's rewarding, I guess. I'm not a big bass guy, but every now and then I'll go with him if I go. We do a lot of crappie fishing on that lake in the reeds or whatnot, but that's cool. Y'all are getting into the bass tournament. How many of y'all plan on doing this year?
I want to say probably
at least another two.
Two, yeah.
Maybe try squeezing up to 4.
Yeah.
It just depends on.
I guess do like announcement now, but we will be sponsoring. If anyone that is watching this video that is a part of the Margate Bass Club,
the Margate Big Reel.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Margate Big Reel. We will be sponsoring that. So stay tuned for that. You're going to see a lot more of these two faces in that club.
Is that something that y'all are helping get going in that area?
It's been established. I'm sure I can get corrected if I'm wrong, but it's been at least a decade or two already going. They do tournaments about once a month with like a monthly meeting too before the tournament. But yeah,
that's all
local guys for sure.
That's a boat tournament.
Yeah, this one's a boat.
Okay.
Speaker.
So I know y'all cover pretty much any fishing as far as your baits and whatnot. So to get into why did y'all choose to go after Snakehead and choose to start those tournaments?
Well, really, snakeheads are definitely the biggest freshwater game fish here. Probably not only Margate, but definitely South Florida.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've been fishing for snakes ever since I can remember. I remember growing up, I used to go to the local Walmarts every spring break and stuff like that and buy out all the frogs they can possibly have. But why we started the snakehead tournaments, we had because there used to be tournaments back in the day called the roundups, if anyone heard of those. And those been around for a couple of years, and I was always too young to do those. So I want the generation that is coming up now. A lot of these snakehead people, they're the younger crowd, and it's awesome seeing the younger people doing the tournaments as well. So we want to bring the snakehead tournaments back to light, how they used to be back in, I want to say 2014, 2012 era when the roundups used to be a thing.
Yeah,
I feel like there was a empty hole in that community, and it's a big community. There's a lot of people that enjoy doing it, like myself. And when we opened up the shop, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it was as big as a community as it is, but it's a huge community and it's filled with a lot of great people.
Well, like I was commenting to somebody, and maybe I said it to your dad, but I think by y'all I finally got to come to one. So I've been doing the trophy. You can see Boss Man is holding up the first place trophy over here. But
awesome.
But I've been doing the trophies, but I never made it down to the weigh in and and all that. And the thing that I noticed was the youth part of it, the kids that are coming out, and I think that y'all doing that. What I saw is y'all giving something for the kids to stay out of trouble, one, and it just gives them a purpose to get out there and, here's a chance. Hey, I can win some money, or I can win some, instead of just doing it for fun, they get a chance to get something out of it. And I think it's pretty cool, especially involving, y'all had your first Pee Wee one right there at the end. Mm-hmm. And I was glad your dad asked me to do the little Pee Wee trophy. I'm gonna have a no rot nautical rope, and I'm gonna make it where you can put it around like a chain. It's not a big one, but it's
that's cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, man.
So now I guess just watching. I mean, I think it's pretty cool because the I've only been snakehead fishing a few times, and but I don't know. It's like going to me tarpon fishing, but the thing about the snakehead, you see that thing coming. Like you see this just freight train coming at that lure, and it's almost like having a big butt walk out in front. And if you pull the trigger too soon or try to set the hook on it, anyway, it's just like a little adrenaline rush.
It is. It's all about that big blow ups. It's what we all live for.
So
chasing
what's the main so I know the pro series, you always have a pro series which is all artificial. So what's the big, and I know frogs and all that, but what's the big bait right now that's been really catching on that you've heard or people come in? I know you had Drave USA on, and I did a little thing about custom lures versus big box stores, and I always buy custom stuff, but like American Snakehead and all that. So what's the big like color whatnot that's been that you've heard?
I would definitely say, like, seeing what people are buying, the thing is taking over a lot are definitely the Drave. The Drave frogs, especially these are his XL. These are the alien ones. He's also going to be a sponsor for the tournament. He's going to have a booth there. He's going to give away free stickers and stuff like that as well. But these, I'm telling you, are completely taking over the frog game here at RB.
Really?
Yeah. They're outselling everything now, probably 5-1. That's his alien one. He also has his new rat ones that's been coming
Oh, wow.
Good as well. That's his 4-blade concept that he came out with. But we also have some other sponsors in this tournament. But when you talk about colors, this is UFO stuff.
Okay.
I always preach black and white get tight. That's my saying for Snakehead. But, another sponsor, another new product actually to the store that's been selling pretty good is the Gambler new walking frog. Now, this personally, I use this Saturday just to kill time, or not Saturday, Sunday just to kill time coming back on the way home. I was impressed.
It's got a crazy walk.
The walk on this thing, the softness, the hooks, I'm really blown away by this thing. Easily, I'm probably going to stock them on 10 of these, when I go snakehead fishing next time.
So is it where you have to move the rod, or is it automatically do its own thing depending on the retrieval?
Yeah, like walking like a dog. The frog I would, just for retrieval would be these. Where when you're reeling it, the blades will do all the work.
Right.
You as an angler don't have to really do anything.
But
with the gamblers, back to these things. These are toads. These do sink. Yeah. But these you just reel it, keep your rod tip up, and you reel it on top of the water, and those little legs. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Those little legs will do all the work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I personally caught a good.
No, I tried something else, see if it would be better. Anyway.
Good. But, I personally used actually the Phenom frog a couple nights ago when me and him went fishing. Yeah. And I really, really like these frogs, man. They hold up really good. A lot of soft plastics, other companies, they just don't last. You get one snakehead and they're a goner. But these, I'm not gonna lie, they hold up pretty good. I got 2 snakes that night. Missed a couple too. We won't talk about that, but ended up getting a good one at the end.
And that's the UFO ones?
Yeah, those are the UFO Phenom frogs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, he just came out with those, right?
I know he's in the house right now. You want to come up?
Because I know
we got the killer.
What's up?
What's going on, Warren?
What's happening? Oh, I know we had talked about it when you were on about you were going to get some lures going, and so you finally got them. Finally got them going.
Yeah, I've had them in the shop for a while now.
Yeah,
they've been doing really good with the bass guys and snakeheads, and we're about to do we're about to do a restock coming very soon with some brand new colors. So
That's cool.
about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, you had them before, but you kind of, just like really started making them more, the lures.
Actually, I kind of slowed down a bit right now just because of the winter time. The topwater bite kind of slowed down. So, but we're ramping up production again. So we'll have the shop stocked up very soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
Still trying to harass him about my glow in the dark, man. I can't wait for that drop.
Oh, I got something cool.
Oh, all right. I'll keep my mouth.
I think we need a blue glow in the dark. Maybe a blue. Yeah. I mean, white always works, but something different.
I figured because of the green.
Green.
It's gonna be the brightest,
Right.
I do want to experiment with they have like a pink glow in the dark, I think like an orange glow in the dark. So that's something that we can experiment with. I cool. Just like got in the center of these guys, but
you're good. Right here.
These guys are the main guys. I
will say before, this guy is the hardest working guy. If you haven't checked out his brand, Urban Fishing Outlaws, UFO Fishing Tackle, guys, everything here is hand poured right here in South Florida, right here in Broward County. Make sure you check him out. Amazing products he comes out with, and make sure you check out his gear too.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bring all this down, so we'll have a sit down and you can show some of your new stuff and everything.
And RB really gave me a shot, so I'm always appreciative and thankful that they gave me an opportunity. They've given many small companies in the area opportunity as well. So, I'm proud of being in this shop, and they really do support small businesses. So I really appreciate,
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, have y'all really been has it been great from the community? I mean, as far as the appreciation of opening this bait and tackle there?
Oh yeah, it's definitely been we see a bunch of different people from Snakehead to, what's crazy about the shop, I joke about, you don't know who's going to come in the door. You can have an offshore guy, you can have a snook guy, to a snakehead guy, to a bass tournament guy. Which is pretty cool about living out here in Margate. But, every day we always have a bunch of people come in. It's like, oh, I didn't know you're even there. So every day we always see a bunch of new faces in the shop. So
has it, I guess it's gotten better and better every, was this your second year?
It's like a year and a half.
It's our
year and a half.
It feels like 5 years, but yeah.
Yeah. So far as live bait, because I know I've always fished snakehead with artificial, but far as live bait, what do most people use like in the open series part?
Definitely shiners. I would say maybe 95% of it's all shiners. I really wouldn't know any other type of live bait, mainly shiners.
Do they have to throw them up near the shore? Is that basically, or like if you're on the bank, you have to throw the shiners down close to the bank in order to get a hit?
Yeah, that or they look for culvers and stuff like that. A lot of snakeheads, they'll like to hide in the pipes. So like shiner or something, walk.
I got you.
I swim by, pop it every time. I lost a good one when I was shiner fishing with him, a couple months ago in Parkland, right by these culvers. Oh my God, it was huge. It like gulped it right at my feet, took off and cut through 15-pound mono like it was nothing.
Peacock fishing.
Crazy. But that was a big fish right there. He was hiding in the dang pipe and came up and swallowed the shiner, and that was the end of him.
That's awesome.
That was a big fish.
I know y'all tried in December. I didn't really hear how that went, but y'all tried a different style tournament for as measuring, I guess, or y'all want to explain that? How did that go, and are y'all planning on doing more of that?
Personally, I think it went great. But
It went really good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it went a lot better than I thought. It went very smooth. But there is, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away, but we have huge news coming for the non-kill guys. And
Okay.
maybe other guys as well. I don't want to give it away yet.
Right.
But stay tuned at RV Tackle and Urban
So,
Course.
So, what kind of turn was it? You had to measure and weigh, or
it was just, it was just measure.
It was pretty much a total length of your biggest 3, if I'm not mistaken.
3 fish,
biggest 3
three
total.
fish, yeah.
So all these snakeheads were caught and released live.
Okay.
You had to submit it on the certified app that we require our anglers to use while they're fishing our tournament. And if you checked out, then each fish you caught would be certified.
Okay. Now, is those more impromptu type stuff, or what y'all gonna announce gonna be like a totally different way y'all gonna do that? I mean, you ain't gotta tell me, but it's not gonna be.
It's gonna be. I will say this: 1 fish, 2 fish, and there's gonna be a third. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But it's gonna be the same type of style tournament. Your 3 longest fish.
But is it gonna be a pop up, or just like a tournament like what y'all are doing?
It's not gonna be a series. It's it's gonna be more of like a pop up.
With a lot more firepower behind it, because we wanted to test the waters the first time around to see how they reacted to it. But we definitely got a positive enough response to put a lot more effort like behind our part to really get it out
for
there.
Sure. For sure. And this time around, we're gonna be reaching out to different companies to see like they want to get on board. Like, I know definitely Drave USA. When I tell him about what we have skeeving up, his eyes are but we're gonna reach out.
That's cool.
Yeah, definitely a couple different companies that get on board with this.
Far as future stuff, what I know y'all brought some other people on board now to kind of help with the tournaments. Chris, you're the one. I guess you're the one that kind of heads up that you want to talk about. What kind, like a committee stuff y'all got going on, for as how y'all gonna make it bigger, I guess, or is that y'all's goal? Make it bigger.
Our goal is definitely to make it bigger. We've been in small talks with Margate already because we're pretty close with a lot of city commissioners and the guys that run the city. Our goal is honestly to try to get it a lot bigger scale to where we're at, and host a tournament at one of the parks. There's a lot of activities for families and kids to do. On top of it being a fishing tournament, we kind of want to make it like a great city weekend outing. That's an event everybody would want to pull up and at least show face for a little bit, have some fun.
Yeah, maybe have some food trucks and whatnot, stuff like that there. I got you.
For the kids, maybe some live entertainment.
And they've been pretty responsive to that. I mean, good talk so far. Okay.
Yeah, because they partnered with the Roundup, if I'm not mistaken. So they already are wanting to do something similar like this.
Now, the park you would be doing at, does it already have a lake there, or they'll be bringing it there?
No, it actually has a boat ramp. If anyone that knows Margate, it's Veterans. Okay, like he said, it would be the same place the Roundup used to be at. There's this huge parking lot, and then you got the boat ramp right there.
Okay. So how many tournaments for this year right now? 3? Is it 3 or?
For the Snakehead Fishing Trail, there always will be 3. But for the pop-ups, I know we definitely want to do 1, but we won't. We'll just let that. Yeah,
maybe 2. We'll see.
But for the Fishing Trail, will always be those 3 events. With the last one being the championship, where we crown the Pro Angler of the Year for the Pro Series.
Okay.
Nice prize and trophy.
So what's been? I know I was there for this last one, and there was a lot of people. What's been your average turnout so far? The first full year you did it.
I would say the average is around 65 to 80 anglers total between both divisions.
Each tournament.
Yeah, each tournament.
Yeah. So is that about what is signed up so far for this one?
Yeah, it's about the same trajectory as most of our tournaments. We're expecting around the same as last year. We're always hoping for more, but we're expecting around that same 65 to 80 anglers.
Well, I would say the signups that we have now are a lot of new faces.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. But, I want to throw this out there too because, you're watching this Thursday. So Saturday, March 1st at midnight, you can save $10 on entry if you sign up at snakeheadfishingtrail.com, or you have to get at RB before we close to save $10 on entry. After that, it does go up $10.
All right. So early entry is March 1st. That's he keeps photo bombing, video bombing.
Yeah, you got to get in here.
Yeah.
Big boss.
We even have Sean, the kayak guy over here. He's not getting
Yeah.
He's actually part of the committee. Sean, get over here.
Yeah, we're definitely
Show your
building
face.
a good
Come on.
committee
Somebody's gotta
that,
work,
none of the guys are fishing the tournament.
We got the
we're all
man.
What's going on,
going over
guys?
the videos.
And Sean's won a bunch of these. See, boss man holding. Sean's won a bunch of my trophies.
My wife won some of them.
Yeah. So, as far as the committee wise, I know you brought Sean on for to help out with that. What does the committee do far as with the tournaments?
So basically, the committee actually helps go over the videos of all the catch videos, kind of helps do the weigh-in, do all the scorekeeping, things like that, kind of the behind scenes, getting the tournament ready.
We got a photo
like
guy too, which is nice. Everyone that weighs in gets a picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the photo guy.
Yeah.
But for our catch videos, we're gonna have basically 3 of us going over the videos, making
I
sure
got you.
it's legit. There's no cheating going on, and we like to run a smooth, tournament.
Yeah.
Where everybody's that's entering, it's gonna be fair for everybody.
And for anybody thinking we're spot stealing, I don't even like the snakehead fish.
Yeah, I would say I want to address that now because I got a couple DMs about that. We're not saving your location. This is for you guys. When you guys register, we want to make sure that your money isn't going to some pond pit. Your money is going to an actual tournament winning fish. We don't care about the actual spot. We just want to make sure everything is legit. I just want to go over that I don't care about your spot. I don't need it. I'm not to sound anyway.
Actually, I just want to say something too. People have been claiming that Brian is also part of the committee, which he's not. He's just an angler. He's never been part of the committee. He's never looked at anybody's spot. So that's another rumor that's going on, and that's completely false. I've been behind the scenes too. I'm also not part of the committee. We're just here promoting. We're sponsoring the tournament, and I can guarantee you guys that these guys aren't stealing spots. They're not checking your geolocation, writing down coordinates. They're just checking the general area just to see if you guys aren't fishing like some mansion with a pond on the side and prohibited spots. But they're not sitting there analyzing, storing your spots. Nobody's stealing your spots. So that's a false accusation.
Yeah, and all the spots that you're on is on your phone. We don't take those locations or anything, or we just kind of look at where it is, and you take the spots home with you on your phone. We don't ask for them. We just want to see it, the videos, and that's it.
Yeah, that you caught it in a legit place. I kind of saw y'all do that.
Yeah.
Last time.
No one actually posted their catch video before, which I put that out for him when I got third. Yeah, he posted this too. I want to put that out there too for the haters. I'm the only one that did that before. Just throwing it out there.
Well, if y'all notice, every time you try to do something good for the community, you're always going to have somebody that you know, doesn't. I don't know if it's doesn't like to see you succeed, or I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
I
always
think you,
people like nitpicking things, and it's like they're never happy with anything. Like somebody say, "Oh, people are catching pond pets," and then a rule gets put in place to make sure there are no, and then they accuse people of stealing spots. So, you know, there's individuals that they're never going to be happy with anything. So,
I'm sure that goes on with every tournament.
oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
With every tournament, with every sporting event, with every competition, there's always going to be, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, going back to the tournament that we had in December, we mainly did it because a lot of local guys were crying about, you know, the tournaments being a kill tournament. So we finally put together a non-kill tournament, and none of these guys that were crying showed up. So that's, you know, you're always going to have people just.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of that, I like who y'all have. I don't know if they're a sponsor, but who y'all bring in for the regular tournament. The what was it? Filet for Friends or Friends?
Great guys.
What's their name? What's their names?
Filet for Friends. Yeah.
Filet for Friends. I started following them because I seen a video about them, and then when I heard that they were there, so to me, okay, it's a kill thing, but you got these guys coming, taking these things, and they're helping feed the homeless people. So, or people that don't have anything. So they can gripe all they want, even if it's a kill tournament. It's going for a good cause.
Of course.
So, yeah, and I think that's pretty cool. Y'all have them come. I've never had snakehead, so next time I catch one, I'm gonna have to just. I got my battery powered Bubba blade, so I can.
March 22nd.
What's that?
We're gonna have some fried on site for anybody who wants to try it.
Oh, I'll definitely be there. I'll have a plate with some hot sauce. As long as y'all got some hot sauce, I'm good.
Gotta have that hot sauce.
Let me know how that tastes.
I'm gonna try it.
Hey, yeah, I can't eat
Well,
fish. Allergic, so-
I mean, do y'all have anything else you want to discuss for the few? I know you're not going to announce the other thing, but any future stuff that you're thinking about doing or kind of wanting to do?
Well, we are definitely adding a lot more bass products to the store. So if any local bass guys want to come in and we don't have what you like, just yell at someone behind the counter. We'll get you right. But we have all pretty much soft plastic, stick baits, crank baits, chatter baits, you know. We'll come get you right if you're a Lake Okeechobee bass fisherman.
Oh, that's another thing I want to throw out there too. If you know anybody's listening or that, you know, if there's something in the store you don't see, let me know. DM me on Instagram, guys. We get something in literally every single day. We get new stuff pretty much every other hour. So if you see something we don't have, or you know, if you know anything really in that regard, just you know, DM me, let me know what you want to see. Even if it's about the tournaments. If you see something you're like, hey, I think this is totally wrong, or you know, you should change this rule. Like we have a rule. Someone pointed out to me about one rule change for the pros, which I will announce now that we will announce it probably later on at probably the kickoff party too. But there's going to be a rule for it. All pro fish must be 24 inches or above. So that would be a new rule for the pros. So if you have anything about the tournament, anything really about anything, just let me know. We're very lenient on a lot of things. You know, we take a lot, you know, people give us a lot of credit for our growth, for RB, the Snakehead Fishing Trail. You know, it's not. It's you guys that are participating in the tournaments, that are coming in the shop, letting us know what you guys are wanting, and giving us feedback. Feedback is good. So I want to give a shout out to the whole community that we have here at RB. I want to thank you for the constant support that we always have, the constant support as well.
Let me add, do y'all bring in a lot far as your baits before we go? Far as your bait, do y'all like to try to, I know Brian's local, but do y'all try to get local brands to come in?
We do. We do. Just all depends.
Just curious.
Yeah, we always do.
I think about at least 5 or 6 brands off the top of my head.
Yeah, we definitely have. We have actually a lot of local brands.
Thumper
in the
should
shop.
be in one of them. Man.
Yeah,
That's a good
Thumper.
brand.
Yeah, Thumper.
Shout out
Thumper shrimp blew up fast food. I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
say we were one of the first shops in Broward to actually have them, if not the first shop to have them. Thumper, if you list or if you are listening, quote me on that. But I want to say we were one of the first shops in Broward to actually get them in stock. But it's awesome seeing companies grow like Urban Fishing Outlaws here. It's awesome to grow as a company. If you didn't check on Instagram, he has a new color coming out. So check out for that. But he also has a lot of this guy, man. He's a schemer. He has a lot of cool things always coming out, man. He doesn't even tell me.
That's a hustler.
Yeah, he's a hustler right here, guys. So, like I said, if you haven't checked out his brand, he's the hardest working guy I possibly know. So definitely, if you haven't checked him out, check him out in store or on his website. We have all of his tackle here in stock as well.
Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, we can wrap up. Brian, I'm gonna bring you one of my only dragons hats.
Okay.
Just for you, only dragons.
Hey, which Brian? You got to bring two now.
Oh,
We both want one.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna bring a bunch of them. I'm gonna bring a bunch of them. Yeah. So, anyway, man, I appreciate y'all coming on, and can't wait for when is it? March 21st,
March
22nd.
Yeah, and March 21st is the angler meeting as well.
Okay, is that
for all the awesome trophies you've made this whole time, Warren. Everybody loves them. Every time they get handed out one,
yeah,
the face is priceless. So
well, I enjoy doing it just for that. I told Joe with Extreme, I was like, he's the one that got me to do it because I was gonna get a projector and blow up a sailfish, and the first one I did, I was like, I couldn't find one, so I said, screw it. And so the more I draw, the first place trophies I always draw by hand. The other ones I take y'all's logo, but I hand burn all those in, and then I put some color to them or whatever. But for the first one, I thought they were pretty good. I had to put American flag in there. So
yeah, awesome, man.
Yeah.
Really
so awesome. I'm gonna try to get down there before the tournament, and I'll bring them by, and then that way y'all can have them in the shop. So
awesome. Okay. Awesome.
Appreciate it.
All right, I appreciate it, and maybe we'll do this again and talk about the next one. So
good. Sounds good.
All right. I thank y'all for your time and appreciate it. Peace out. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that. This is a recording, so it'll be on tomorrow night or tonight, Thursday night. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good weekend. And remember, March 1st is the deadline for the Snakehead Fishing Trail Tournament coming up March 22nd to get an early entry fee. After March 1st, it goes up $10. So y'all remember that. Also, go by our RB Bait and Tackle there in Margate. You can look them up on Facebook. It has the address there. But yeah, go check them out. Cool little store. And hope to see y'all there. The boat ramp will be at the tournament, and we'll be, having some people sit down and talk about snakehead fishing and clothes and all that stuff. So hope y'all enjoyed this. And Boss Man, appreciate you holding the trophy up tonight. And we will see you Friday night live. Two Guys, One Dock, and see y'all next time.